Arguably the single most important modern football card in existence. I don't know if there's a viable argument for another card competing with the 2000 playoff contenders Brady. And the reason that's important is, there's three attributes which really assign the value, of a trading card, and the brand of the card is something I think people are starting to understand has increasing weight, especially in modern cards where there's so many different productions. The importance of the brand of the manufacturer is a critical cog. The other two, of course, are the player, the brand of who the card is, of course, and then the technical grade. Those are the three attributes. But when it comes to what makes something a museum piece and that ultra pinnacle blue chip investment caliber card, it's the card itself that has a huge impact. It's almost like a prerequisite. What we have here is the preeminent Tom Brady rookie card, and that's the foundation. And upon that, what we have then is some exciting things to present. It's one of only literally two copies in the world that have been graded the card stock at a 10 along with the autograph at 10. There's only two that have had that. Now, to be clear, there's only 15 PSA 10s, I believe, in the whole world, period, of this card, regardless of the autograph quality. So when you're looking at a card which might be, the most important base issue Tom Brady ever made, the fact that there's only 15 PSA 10s for the whole world to share, when we look at like what's happening with, say, LeBron rookies and other types of things that are leading the charge, how this card isn't a multi-seven-figure asset yet is kind of something of a secret and something of an awkwardness. This really is a crown jewel, and I think it's time for investors to take the opportunity as that's presented. You won't get a second chance. There's only two of these in the world. These are the kinds of cards, when they get locked up into these high caliber portfolios, they're either going to trade privately and you'll never see them again, or they just won't trade at all. So this is really a special thing. We're absolutely delighted. It's a headliner for this current auction. We've been really intrigued by being able to offer this to the public. We're coming up on yet another season. The excitement couldn't be higher. So as much as any modern day trading card we've sold in recent times, this one really takes the cake. We're absolutely just over the moon about it. Obviously, given the technical condition, the card is beautifully preserved. We have just a microscopic nick to the one top border. We've got, just almost no manufacturer rough cut. There's oftentimes like a little bit of chipping to the back edges. This is about as pristine as it gets. It's just a gem of a card that, with this full bleed, to see, it's so beautifully preserved. It's just unheard of. You have this foil region, which is often prone to what they call foxing, like a light crackling and other types of flaws, and obviously surface scratches and blemishes. And then the auto. One of the reasons why this autograph is so hard to get nice, aside from it being a fairly elaborate autograph, some of these modern day athletes, like a Luka Doncic or something, they have a much more simplified autograph. It's easier to get nice. This Tom Brady auto is not that. And then when you have the stamp over it, oftentimes what you have is a marring, of the autograph, where it either skips in those divots and stuff of the stamp, or there's scratches and flakes and things. So it's very hard to get this card in such high grade, from an autograph perspective, that is. And then the card itself is just impossible to find nice. As a scanner on the periphery, you can see this microscopic, almost like eggshell rough texturing to the edges. It's just how the manufacturer cut the card. Just beautiful example. From the back, sometimes this red back can receive a little bit more of that chipping along here. You can kind of make it out. This is about as fresh and well preserved you're going to see. Oftentimes this top border has a lot of chipping and micro abrasions, and this one, again, just, it's easy to see why the card graded a 10. Again, it's just a irreplaceable card. For those who want the absolute best of the best, those cards that really set off a portfolio as being world class, cards of that caliber, they don't surface very often. This is one of them. So I encourage people to take a very close look. It is truly irreplaceable, and we're absolutely delighted to be featuring it.